Hello guys and welcome back to TNT Madness. Today we finally had a server event. It was a lot of fun even though it lasted for less than an hour. So for those who weren't there, the event started at 8 PM Central Standard Time and 1 PM New Zealand time for me. The objective was to kill everyone and then kill the Ender Dragon to get its egg. Everyone started in this ring spawn area in the end until the event started. Everyone then went ham to kill everyone in this free-for-all. Teleports and factions were disabled, and 5 minutes after the event started, the warps were disabled. So everyone had to go into a massive free-for-all unless you had friends, which of course I didn't. The prize for the winner that could stay alive long enough to kill the Ender Dragon got the Ender Dragon egg. So this meant whoever won would have a one-of-a-kind item that only one person could own for the whole season. This made it so whoever had the egg would have the most priceless item currently in the game and could show it off as a trophy. Also, there was a King of Hill on at the same time where people could win things like crate keys. This added to the chaos. So I finally get there late as usual. I got myself some basic protection for armor, some basic weapons, some potions, some god apples, and then I was on my way. The moment I got into the arena, I got targeted and thought I could win the 1v1 I was in. But unfortunately for me, less than a minute later, 2 other people started attacking me and I died almost instantly. So I learned it couldn't be my next level PvP skills letting me down, so it must have been my ping, and the fact I had no friends helping me was the reason I got murdered so quickly. Since I was dead within less than a minute of the event started, I was able to grab some more armor and teleport back before the warp disappeared. However, less than 10 seconds after that, I died yet again and got very frustrated very fast. So for the final time, I grabbed some more equipment and rushed in about 2 seconds before the warp got deleted. So now if I died, I would be dead and couldn't rejoin. So I did what anyone in my shoes would do and try and run, hide, and do whatever I could to stay alive. Luckily, most people were dying, and somehow in the midst of 30 people, I managed to not die and get protected by a kid called Monster. After about 5 minutes, no one was focused on me, and everyone was trying to kill the Ender Dragon, and no one was really fighting anymore, which is a bit disappointing as it meant that there was 10 plus people who were going to rush to get the egg when the Ender Dragon finally died, and I didn't have any blocks or anything to get to the egg with. So the Ender Dragon finally died, and the portal spawned in midair, way out of my reach, and before I could even get blocks into my hotbar, people were already up at the egg. All I could see was a streak of pistons as people were rushing to get the egg. Stampede ended up getting the egg, and within 1 second he managed to get it into his ender chest with some next level human reaction time. So at this point all the hype was gone as he had the egg, and the only thing left to do was the King of the Hill. I died shortly after Stamp got the egg anyway. I'm still proud of myself though, as I survived long enough to see the Ender Dragon die, even if I died twice before that. However, instead of blaming my ping for my loss this time, I'll blame my blindness from not having a low fire texture pack, so rest in peace me. All in all, the event was very chaotic and a lot of fun. Thanks everyone who was there, and for those who weren't, there will be more events happening like this in the future, hopefully ones that don't require you to be the richest person on the server, and more importantly, don't require you to have friends, because that was the biggest issue for me. So we should be having another server event in the next 2 to 4 weeks. The next event will have a lot more preparation, and I should have a video explaining it beforehand. At the end of it, we had a crate key all for a golden crate key, so 30 plus people who were there and had something to gain after losing all the armor they had and everything else they had, as it was mostly just a slaughterfest from the people who had the highest MCMO levels. People won stuff like Iron Golem spawners, Creeper spawners, and a lot more. I haven't opened mine yet, but I will shortly. Also, to go along with this great event, we thought it was about time to do a server sale, as we haven't done one since the server release. So for this week only, we are having a bundle sale. We can get huge discounts on a bunch of items, perks, and stuff that have interesting things like limited edition tags, such as the Harambe tag, because the internet won't stop hammering me about it, and because dank memes. So if you don't play on the server and you want to at least have a look at the bundle, if you do play on the server and at least want to have a look at the bundles, it is currently on our web store at shop.tmfactions.com, and also thanks again for everyone who joined us for this very special event, and I hope I can see everyone again at the next one. So I am with Fluff, he's here minding his own business. I'm not going to steal his stuff. He's obviously got some loot, but he got me to TP here because Stamp gave me some creeper eggs. I got 6 of them. And inside here, which is Darakai or something, Dothraki, so I'm gonna get some spawners because I could use some of them because they're always worth a bit. These are worth like 150k each. So let's get some spawners. So there we go, 2 already. 2 out of 3. Yeah. There we go. There we go, 3 out of 3. So already got 5 spawners. So that's good. Can we stick these together? Nope. These are going to be a bit harder to get. Unless I can somehow get on top. So, pro tip, just a very general tip. If you are going to be building a base, make sure that you don't place it in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's annoying. Make sure that you actually build all your walls first before you start building your base, because I'm going to be building my base today. But just pro tip, just don't do that, because you're just going to hurt yourself. I'm going to have to wait to regen's mouth, so let's have a golden apple. Yeah, half heart. So thanks Pluff for this. I'm really bad at this. Got 1 spawner. Got 2 creeper eggs left. Probably try and get a skeleton one. Okay, let's actually hit this one this time. There we go. 2 spawners. Don't go down there, please. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's not even that far down. There we go. Half of them got 1 left to get. So 1 creeper egg, 2 spawners. Let's see how this goes. Please land first try. There we go. Creeper. There we go. Got last 2 spawners. Very, very, very nice. So that's quite a few spawners. 5 spiders. 4. 2 creeper. Oh, 2 creeper. That's great. So I'll just grab a few things from here. These guys are obviously quite new to this. Oh, 4 gold apples. That's ideal. 2 creeper eggs as well. Gee, that's very nice. This kid's a very nice kid. I don't know why he wanted me here, because there's tons of stuff here. So thanks for that, dude. There's not that much here. It's obviously a very basic base. So I don't really need too much. I'll just grab some of the basic stuff, because before I came here, I was already had a bunch of stuff. So, but also the legendary sword. So that's nice. So again, thanks for that, kid. They've got a bunch of farms here too, but pretty cool base just for a starting base. But you know, like not the smartest. So Pluff raided the base using crazy next level hybrids, but he's already got the loot here, and he says he doesn't want any of it. So he must be super rich. So I'm just gonna take a few bits and bobs from here. So thanks, dude. It means a lot to me. I will make sure I take good use of it, and also I'll show you my ender chest in just a sec. Holy, that is a lot of stuff. That's a lot of diamonds. That's worth a lot of money, so thanks, dude. I won't hold it all against you, thank. Oh, TNT. I don't really want to take too much, because I feel really bad. Then supply stuff. These guys must be quite rich. I can stick those dispensers in my ender chest. So, now I have got 5 zombie spawners. I'm up to 6 skelly, 24 cave spawners, a sheep spawner, 3 spiders, which should honestly be under there, and 2 creeper, which is great, because those are extremely strong. Now we have 2 more creeper eggs as well, in case we ever get a situation like that, and the crate key from the supply event, and then a bunch of other stuff. So there's not too much else here, but that's really cool, so thanks, dude. That's a lot of stuff. Wow, I'm just grabbing a bunch of loot that they had here, but at least they're half organized. They've got a pretty solid chest system here, even though it's not like protected. It's still inside the base, and that's pretty good though, at least, especially for starting out. So good job on whoever this is. And also, they've got 6 personal chests, so it's a decent sized faction. And yeah, so I take it they're just starting out. That's probably why they had so many spawners. But rest in peace, them. I've already got most of this stuff. So there was a lot going on there. So I just got all this stuff in here, mostly. Quite a bit of stuff I can sell in here is quite worthwhile, like say the gold blocks and that, which I will probably sell for money. They also had a ton of obsidian. There's more than this, which is in my end chest, but that's still quite a lot. And then just because of the fun of it, they also had a few extra chests and stuff full of random stuff. But I just took all their farmable stuff, so like cactus, potatoes, carrots, pumpkin, cocoa beans, and neverwort, just because you can sell that for like not a decent amount, but like just for a bit of money. So now I'm actually going to just continue. Well, I can't compete. Steezy's showing me this. I have no idea what it is. And while I'm lagging. But, jeez. They obviously mined it with TNT, but I think this is some personal base or some expansion of their base or something. But Arctic is absolutely massive. So, wow. So, I'm finally doing some work on my base inside because there's no point really getting any more walls up until I can have the money to do so, and since I have no spawners in here currently, no one's really going to try and attack me. So for now, I'm just going to actually start working on my base because it's about time I got a vault. So for the moment, because I really want to make this look very decorative, I will be replacing all these walls from cobble to something a bit nicer later on. But for now, I'm just trying to think of what I can put here, because what I want to do is I'm going to have my spawners at the very top. Hopefully I can get iron golems, and then below that I'm going to have my vault, and these will fall off into some area where I can see them die in my vault. And if I don't remember if this pack dies or not on 1.7, but that's what I was going to do. Originally what I was planning on doing is something like this, is having it in a square, but I might just go blue, white, all the way to the middle. I was just trying different stains to see what it looked like, so I'm going to destroy this, see what it looks like, and then continue. So, just because I'm now building my base properly, I thought I'd set up a beacon. This is pretty much just all the resources I have. I'm probably going to be selling the rest of the gold. So, what I want is speed, but I'm going to have to get here. It's so hard to build this underwater. So, I'm just going to get some speed boost. So, let's just stick this on here. Stick 1. Speed. Question mark. My beacon's not working, and I cannot understand why. It'll probably be something super obvious, but for the life of me, I can't figure it out. I've got glass blocks between up here. I'll replace them later with something like an enchantment table, but it's annoying me. But for now, I just want speed boost. I'm just going to continue building. So, I am just building at the moment. I've built for a little while. I actually gave up on the beacon, and it's actually the next day now. So, it's actually Sunday night for me. And I'm building. I was originally had this as this white floor here, and I thought I'd try this with wall because I am not much for a builder. But I got this pattern, it looked alright, and I'll probably be changing this. It's just my original idea was white and blue to go with this. So I'll probably change this from glass or have changed the design of this somewhat, because my idea is to have in one corner like an obsidian regen vault, so you have the cobble that you destroyed access the chest that you want, and then on the other side have like a small area where you can see which mobs are dying, so I could have like a 1-bit, I don't know, some enderman, creeper, iron golem. Currently what I really want to do is get my creeper one set up, because I have the 2 creeper from that raid earlier, even though it wasn't even really my raid. But what I'm doing now is I'm just clearing out the wall, and I'll have to be very careful because the water source block I believe is at the very top. But luckily, because these aren't water source blocks, I can destroy these without water flowing in, which is ideal, because that would take forever to place water in each individual block. So at the moment I am just currently destroying these walls, and I just want to have a quick talk about just some random stuff, just because I have a lot of mine. So, one thing that I did today, which was extremely fun, which I'm extremely happy that I did, because I'm almost always in the house in my room doing something. I'm a really inside person. I'm quite introverted. I normally don't go outside and do anything. So, what I did today was I went with my grandma to this place called Highlands Motorsports. It is about 2 hours drive from here, and it is to a town that has about 4,500 people in it. It's a very fast growing town at the moment. But the big thing that they have there is a giant racetrack. It's like an international racetrack. They have go-karts. They have multi-million-dollar cars there. They have a huge car museum. There's a Aston Martin Vulcan there that costs $4.2 million, and there's only I believe 24 in the world. So that's really cool. But the one thing I did was I paid a couple of hundred and got into what was called a McLaren 650S. It had a twin 3.8 liter V8 engines, and it was great. It was so much power, and the great thing about it was I went for a ride in it, and it was 1 lap. It was over in less than a minute, but to be honest, that's probably one of the best, probably the best minute of my life. It was so much fun. If you don't know me, I'm a car nerd. That's probably how I got into computers, because I just love the internals of cars and computers and stuff, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. It was something that I'm never going to forget, and hopefully
I'll probably be going back there at some stage. It's quite expensive because it cost me a couple of $100 to do that, but it was definitely fun, and my grandma loves cars too, so it was just a very nice time. So that was the one fun thing I finally got to do. So the main thing I want to talk about was some changes to YouTube. I'm sure I'm going to do some video of this in the near future, but my father is getting some surgery soon because he has a tumor in his large intestine, or in his bowel system, and because he has a tumor, they couldn't see past it because he got a colonoscopy, so oh yeah, water up here. They could only see part of what was wrong with him, so it could be worse than a tumor for all I know. So the best case scenario is that he has a tumor, he gets it cut out, and he recovers for 6 weeks from his surgery, which would be great. 6 weeks, still be annoying, has to recover from it, and it would be quite painful for him, and I'm gonna be there for him. Or it could be worse, he could have cancer or something, which I'm just gonna hope that he not. So because that hasn't happened yet, I'm not really going to worry about it. But essentially what's going to happen is he's my father. I live with him most of the time. I already have a sick grandma and that, but I'm going to be spending less time doing video on YouTube. I'm going to be focusing more on quality, and what I'm going to be doing is going down to 2 videos a week, just one faction video, and then I'm going to be doing one how-to factions video, which can be a war, and then the next week I'll be doing a normal TNT cannon video. I want to focus on the bigger cannons and stuff like that. Just it should be good. So that's really just what I'm talking about. I'm essentially going to be slowing down my progress on YouTube just because I really want to be there for my father, and I'm already having a hard time keeping up with YouTube, and this is going to be probably the only time in his life that he really needs me now. So it's sad that's happening to him, but that's the reality. So I really wish the best of luck with him. So that's just what I'm going to be doing. So that's really all I want to talk about. So I've just spent a while building and trying different patterns and things, and my original one was this, and it looks alright. It doesn't look great, but then I thought, why not try the white stuff? And I tried this, and I thought, I think it looks actually worse. And then just ignore the acacia there, I was actually birch, but I tried that just against the white, and it looked quite good. So then I replaced all of it with the white, and this actually doesn't look too bad. So this is probably what I'm going to go with. It doesn't look 3D, unfortunately, but I think it looks quite good. So this is probably just the wall design I'm going to go for on this bottom floor at least. So that's what I'm going to work on now. So when I changed the designs, I created more, because that's just what you do, because I tried making purple to go with the floor color. So I came out with a bunch of designs, and I've been staring at them for ages, and personally this one, and this one is my favorite, but I still can't pick which one to choose. So I'm going to probably stare at them for a while longer. I'm probably actually going to sleep on it, and then probably come back to it tomorrow night, so because it's already getting quite late here anyway.